Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your March 2019 1st through the 15th general reading. So we're looking at the first 2 weeks, the first half of March. At the mid-month readings, we'll look at the second half. So we are looking at the first half of March 2019. Thank you to everyone joining us here today. Welcome to any newcomers. Welcome back, any returning people, subscribers. Thank you to those of you who follow my YouTube channel regularly, everyone who watches it, and those of you who take the time to send in all your comments and support and likes, shares, and subscribes. And a big thank you to all of my clients out there, regular and new, for the constant and consistent busyness with reaching out for personal one-on-one readings. Always an honor and a pleasure. Those of you who follow me regularly will know that if you are interested in a personal reading with me, live or recorded, you can get more info and contact details by clicking on the description bar below or the description bar attached to any of my videos. And you can also go to my YouTube channel's homepage and click on the little About button there. Email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. I can usually get back to you within the same day or the first 24 hours of your initial contact with more info. And scheduling is pretty good too. I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. It is the sum total of what I do. So I work pretty diligently with other people's schedules and my schedules as well. So if you're interested, send me an email and we'll go from there. I do a wide variety of readings of all different types and lengths and costs and all the main areas of life. So I look forward to hearing from some of you. All right, let's move right into this reading. This is for the Earth sign of Capricorn for March 1st through the 15th, 2019. So we're looking at the first half of March here for Capricorn. If you know your rising and moon sign, watch those videos as well. That can provide additional clarification because, as you know, general readings are always going to resonate a little differently for everybody watching. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's in store for you for the first half of March. All right, Capricorn, we begin with yourselves with the Queen of Pentacles, followed by the Knight of Wands. Around the second week or so, we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Four of Wands. Lovely. And from the bottom of the deck, your crowning card representing overall energy and guidance for the first half of March, we have the Fool, my favorite major arcana card in the tarot. So Capricorn, it looks like you are embarking upon or considering embarking upon a brand new journey, a new beginning, a new start of some kind. And possibly or probably with a lot of you just kind of charging ahead with it. Your overall energy for the first half of March is the Fool. He is the first major arcana card in the tarot. He is just starting out. He is the first card, so he has the 0 at the top. The Fool is just starting off on a new journey. He actually hasn't even taken the first step yet. The Fool usually shows up between the time of something coming to an end and something new starting. So in that time frame in between, it's about being excited and thinking about and getting ready to explore the potential and possibility and promise of what is, of what could be on this journey, because he hasn't even taken the first step yet, but he's really excited to. The Fool reminds us that the true joy and learning experiences and growth is in the journey itself, not so much in the destination. The Fool is a trailblazer, so he likes to step off the beaten path and find his own trail. Why? Just because he's wanting to explore the potential of something. So it can represent doing something completely new, something you've never done before, maybe a little risky. There's something that may be viewed a little risky, something you've never done before, or doing something in a completely different way, starting off on a brand new journey and being really excited about the potential and promise that it holds. Some of you, this might be in work. Some of you, it might be in relationship. Now, around the end of February, first week of March or so, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So the Queen of Pentacles represents you, Capricorn, a lot of you in this. For some of you, it could represent another air sign that might be significant: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So kings and queens represent individuals who have reached the mastery of their suits, or they're at the top of their game. And what that means is that they've grown and matured beyond the young, immature dreamer energy of the page. the spontaneous, impulsive energy of the Knight, and they've reached king or queen status, which means that they've reached a place of self-mastery and control and balance over the character traits that are inherent to their suit. This is the Queen of Pentacles, so you're showing up as a queen for those of you for whom this is you. Pentacles is earth energy. That's the element which governs this suit. And in the tarot, this usually represents or manifests in the earthly practical areas of our life. Often that can mean things like money, finance, property, resources, assets, job, work, career, etc. Things we can see and touch and feel, tangible things, or the results or our efforts that we put into other areas of our life as well. So the Queen of Pentacles would represent somebody who is probably financially comfortable, if not well off, or this new beginning is putting you on the path towards that. This is somebody who enjoys comfortable surroundings, enjoys good things. She's worked hard to get them and to maintain them. When she loves and cares for people, she usually shows it in very practical ways. She has an inherent ability to manage the practicalities of the day-to-day life and world we live in and make it appear, you know, fairly effortless from the outside looking in. If I were to describe the Queen of Pentacles, you know, as a person, for example, this might be the person who, you know, works a full-time job or owns her own business or is a full-time homemaker, but she manages everything so beautifully and makes it look so good. You know, she looks good, the house looks good, she volunteers twice a month at the local whatever. When a friend is in trouble or there's some need or something, she's, you know, she always shows up usually to help out with any practical work or bring a dish or, you know, something of that sort. She usually shows her love and caring in very practical, resourceful, capable ways because that's the kind of woman she is. This could be a male too, for those of you male Capricorns that are watching too. For some of you, this might be, again, another earth sign that may be significant in the first half of March as well. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is accompanied by the Knight of Wands. So this is fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, sun, moon, or rising, very fast-moving energy. All of the Knights are fairly fast-moving, faster than civilians anyway. They usually represent something coming in. And sometimes the speed at which a situation or something is developing. Out of all four of the Knights, the Knight of Wands is the fastest because he's governed by the element of fire. You can see all this lovely red and gold colors in this card. So this can represent a fire sign person who is significant to you and with you in whatever this new venture is in the first half of March. It might be a partner, it might be a friend. For some of you, it could just fundamentally mean, because it's clarifying you, or this Queen of Pentacles, that you yourself are manifesting the Knight of Wands energy, and that the situation you're moving into or considering moving into is very fast moving too, because it's fire energy. This is change, movement, action, power energy. The energy of fire is passionate and enthusiastic and exuberant and vibrant. Very good at manifesting things, at charging ahead and putting in the work to manifest things. So again, you're off and running on whatever this new thing is for you, Capricorn. Now around the second week or so, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So we have the worker bee card and the celebratory, perhaps celebrating with friends and family, also one of the wedding cards as well. Some of you may be working hard on a celebratory event of some kind because, well, let's start with the Eight of Pentacles since that's the first one that came out for the second week. This is the worker card. It speaks of working very hard, working perhaps long, perhaps working overtime, getting up early, staying up late, maybe even repetitive work, working hard towards us because you're building up a foundation with these other pentacles you've done already. For something solid, stable, and reliable. And the Eight of Pentacles is next to the Queen of Pentacles. This is how hard this is the efforts that you put into things or that you're putting into something. It can be literally the work card, meaning a conventional job, you know, something that you clock in and out of, working for somebody else or at a company. It can represent the amount of work you're putting into a specific project. Or something, or the amount of work that you just put into. When I say work, it means the effort we put into maintaining our day-to-day life to keep it running, whether that's homemaking, whether that's your own business, a project, or a traditional job. Now what clarifies it is the Four of Wands, which is It's a card that represents celebration with often with friends and family, and it reconnects us and is a reminder of the simple joys in our life that come from just spending time with our loved ones, friends and family as well. It can often point to a celebratory that happening at an actual celebration, like a wedding, a graduation, an anniversary, something of that sort. It's also the unexpected blessing, happy surprise card. And it's not a card of an indeterminate future. There's typically an unexpected blessing or happy surprise associated with the Four of Wands. And when it shows up, it's usually coming over the next several weeks. So it could be in the first half of March for some of you and the second half of March for others of you. Now, again, it could be because it clarifies the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you may be working hard at putting together an event. It could be a wedding or an anniversary or a graduation or something of that sort. The Four of Wands is also representative of summertime, so it could be an event that's happening in the summer, and you might be putting a lot of work or effort into it. Some of you, this new thing that you're celebrating, some of you may have gotten a new job or are getting ready to start a new job, a new project, maybe even a new course of learning or instruction or training somehow. And you may be celebrating that in the first half of March with friends and family, maybe having a party or something of that sort. I mean, any way you look at it, it's a truly beautiful reading, Capricorn, whether it's in the work, career, project part of your life, or whether it's in the love relationship part of your life. And by relationship, I don't necessarily reference a romantic relationship. It could just be relationships with your family, your loved ones, your friends as well. You're definitely off and running, that's for sure, and feeling very excited, and should be, about the potential and promise of what lies ahead, because that's what the Fool is about. He might be a little nervous too, because it's stepping off the beaten path and maybe doing something new or something you've never done before. Being with somebody, getting married, starting a new job, starting school, or celebrating that lovely beginning as well. But it looks like a wonderful start to March, Capricorn. So that pretty much wraps up your reading for the first half of March. I will be back again in a couple of weeks for the March 2019 mid-month readings, where we will look at the last 2 weeks of March, the second half. Again, if any of you are interested in a more personal one-on-one reading with me, please click on the description link below or the little About button you'll find on my YouTube channel's homepage. And you can email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'd be most happy to work with you and set up a reading as quickly as we can. I do love and romance, of course, compatibility charting, career, work, and finance, investment readings. I offer gift readings, and also 6 and 12-month overviews, which take a look at what's coming in your life over the next 6 or 12 months, depending on how far ahead you want to look. So there's a few things to consider, a few options. And you can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy. That link is also provided for those of you who just have like a quick question. It's really good for quick answers to really quick, easy questions. For the more complicated issues or traditional readings, send me an email and we will go from there. So I hope this reading has been useful to you, Capricorn. I'll see you all again in a couple of weeks for the mid-month readings. And until then, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.